It's being claimed the youngest victim of the Manchester Arena attack could have survived if she'd received better first aid. Saffie Roussos, who was 8, died in the bombing in May 2017, and now experts appointed by her family to investigate what happened have found she was awake and talking for some time after the explosion. Our North of England correspondent Judith Moritz has been speaking exclusively to Saffie's father, Andrew, and a warning her report contains distressing details.
She could have been saved. How do we carry on living with this information? How can we carry on breathing with this information? I can't look at Saffie's picture. Since I've read this report, I can't look at her.
When Saffie Roussos was killed at Manchester Arena, her parents took comfort, believing she died instantly and suffered no pain. Now, experts appointed by the family's lawyers have found that the little girl lived for more than an hour and might have survived if her leg injuries had been treated properly.
Nobody from the first aiders applied pressure or assessed her properly or splintered the legs or tourniqueted the legs to stop the bleeding. Medically trained people were with her and she was asking for help and she knew what was happening and she bled to death.
Put bluntly, your experts believe Saffie could possibly have survived.
Yes.
This must be heartbreaking for you.
It destroys you. Destroys you.
Saffie was the first person to be carried out of the arena. She was put into an ambulance, but the report says it didn't have all the necessary equipment on board. And now her family has learned details which are unbearable.
Saffie asked the paramedic whether she was going to die. 8-year-olds don't ask them questions. Doesn't matter how hurt they are. They want the mum, they want to be treated, they want to be out of pain. Not to be in a sound mind to ask a paramedic whether she's going to die.
Whilst all this was happening, Saffie's dad and brother were searching for her at the arena. They didn't know she'd gone to hospital. Now they've learned that opportunities were missed there too.
Our medical experts have suggested that there was procedures that Saffie could have had, and she didn't. She was losing that much blood. And there wasn't a successful procedure in place to get that blood into Saffie, even in A&E. Why?
Experts on behalf of the Manchester Arena inquiry say that Saffie's injuries were unsurvivable. But this new information comes from different experts appointed by her family.
Now we find out that it's 2 different opinions. How can that happen? I thought the inquiry is there for us, to give us the answers that we, or even Saffie, deserves.
In the months ahead, Saffie's mum and dad will hear evidence from the people who were with their daughter in her last moments. They say they want the inquiry to get to the full truth about what happened to their little girl. Judith Moritz, BBC News, Manchester.